Hello students, myself Jyoti IS, tutor of Saraswati Tuition Center, Davangere. It is a welcome to my class, Maths with Jyoti Ma'am. It's a class for 9th standard students, CBSE, NCERT and also for Karnataka State in the chapter 2, the polynomials. Exercise 2.2, in that first one, which of the following expressions are polynomial in one variable? Here 5 problems are given. In that we are taking the first problem, that is 4x squared minus 3x plus 7. We have to check whether it is a polynomial in one variable or not. Let us check. Here we have to check which is the polynomial used in this expression, in this term, in this algebraic expression. Here the variable used is x. In the first term it is also x, in the second term is also x, and here constant is there. Therefore, we can say that only one variable is used, one type of the variable is used, that is x, that is x square and x. Therefore, we can say that it is a polynomial in one variable. Here y square plus root 2 is there. Here the variable used is y, it is y square, and then a constant root 2. Therefore, it is also a polynomial in one variable. Next one is third, fourth. Let us come to the last one, fifth one. After we can do third and fourth. In the last, the variable, we are checking the variable used in this algebraic expression. Here, the variable is x is used, that is x to the power of 10. And here the variable y is used, that is y to the power of 3. And also t cube. There are three different variables are used. Therefore, it is not a polynomial in one variable. It's not a polynomial in one variable. Now, move back to third problem. 3 root t and t root 2. In this, look at the variables used. Here, constant coefficient 3 is there, and this can be written as root t can be written as t to the power of 1 by 2 and plus t root 2. Here, variable used is t, but its exponent is 1 by 2. It is not a whole number. Isn't it? T to the power of 1 by 2 is now the power, the exponent is not a whole number. Here it is a fraction, that is 1 by 2. Therefore, it is not a polynomial. Now let us check for the problem 4. Here also, this can be written as the variable used is y plus, it can be written as 2 into 1 by y, isn't it? And also y plus 2 into y to the power of minus 1. What happens here also? Here the variable used is y, but the exponent of y is minus 1. This is not a whole number. Whole number should be what? 1, 2, 3, 4. The positive integers. Otherwise, a 0. Here, y to the power of minus 1 is there. It is not a whole number. Therefore, this is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. Now let us move on to understood. Students, the first and second are the polynomial in one variable, and third and fourth are not even the polynomials, and fifth one is not a polynomial in one variable. Understood? Let us move on to the second main of this exercise. Yes, in that, write the coefficient of x square in each of the following. Not the first main, this is the second main. Write the coefficients of x square. Here we have to write the quotients of x square. 2 plus x square plus x. The first problem, 2 plus x square plus x. The second one, 2 minus x square plus x cube. 2 minus x square plus x cube. The third one, pi by 2 x square plus x. Pi by 2 x square plus x, and in the fourth one, root 2x minus 1. Root 2x minus 1. Let us check the coefficient of x square. Here we can write in the standard form. This we can write it in the standard form in the descending of their powers, exponents. That is x square plus x plus 2. Let us check the coefficient of x square. Here x square is there. The coefficient of x square, nothing is there, means there is a 1. A constant which is along with that x square is 1. Therefore, the coefficient of x square is 1. In the second one, here also write it in the standard form. That is x cube minus x square plus 2. We have to check for the coefficient of x square. Here x square is here. Here the constant along with this x square is here also 1 with the symbol minus 1. Therefore the coefficient of x square in this is minus 1. And in this is in the standard form. Here a constant is pi by 2. A constant along with the term x square is pi by 2. Therefore, a constant is coefficient of x square is x square is pi by 2. In the last term, we have to check for coefficient. First, we have to check for x square. Is this expression consists of x square? No. Therefore, the coefficient of x square in this is nothing is there. Therefore, we can write 0 is the coefficient of x square. Understood? Let us move on to the next one. The third one. The exercise 2.2. Third one. Give an example each of a binomial of degree 35. Give an example of a binomial of degree 35 and of a monomial of degree 100 and monomial of degree 100. Here, first one given is give an example of binomial. We have to write binomial. Binomial we have to write, and also a degree 35. You should have a degree 35, means its highest exponent will be 35. Binomial means it should consist of two terms. Therefore, binomial, any variable you can take. It is not mentioned a particular variable. Any variable. You can take y. Binomial, two terms it should have. Y square plus degree should be 35, isn't it? Y to the power of 35. Any variable, it should be a binomial. That means two terms are there and its degree is 35. The highest power of this polynomial will be the 35. That is, degree will be 35. You can take this. Otherwise, you can simply take another on, that is x to the power of 35. And you can write the second term as any simple term like this. Any one you can take, okay, according to your wish. Next, and monomial of degree 100. Second problem. In the second part, we have to find the monomial. Monomial means you have studied in the introduction class. Monomial, and a polynomial which is having only one term. It should have the degree 35. That means simply I can say that x to the power of 100. Any variable to the power of 100 is the monomial of degree 100. Understood? Now let us move on to the next problem. Otherwise, it is the end of the class. Let's enjoy the mathematics and do watch my videos and do subscribe.